this is very serious business here. At least for me it is. So, for weeks, people have been saying that Mythos is dead, and we never really cared about the PF because I've seen it in person. I never was a fan.
Toys R Us.
Yeah, plus I never liked the pose and everything, and so Iron Studios' Vader has been released and has finally arrived at the Death Star, its rightful place. So we will inspect, we will check it out, and see if it can overtake the King in our opinion, you know what I mean? And so without further ado,
No chance in hell.
I don't think so.
As
either,
Vince
but,
McMahon says.
But I really, was pondering on it earlier, and I believe it's just preference. Do you want movie accurate, even though you never really saw this
What's up, Rick?
scene happen in the movie? Welcome, Double R. Another light up statue for you.
Oh, yeah, we got more lights.
You see.
More lights. You had a break. Now you get some more lights. We're going to light up your life.
Well, it took us several minutes to get Gerald back into this.
Gerald had a lot of stuff to go back. And should have took a picture of how it was in the box at first. So Gerald is back in the box. Now we're on to Vader. Oh, comes with that. Want me to take it out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Got a Ziploc bag manual to keep it fresh.
Got a Ziploc bag, man.
Keep it fresh. Iron Studios.
Yeah, I was day one on this because I had not planned on buying another Vader statue. That's the God honest truth. Even though he's my boy, and
You had the best, so why?
I said right, that's what I'm saying. I had Mythos, so I was really, me. My friend. Oh, show him Maul up on his perch here, by the way.
Oh yeah, there you go, Rick. There's Maul up there, all his glory.
We gotta
He
wait.
barely fit.
We gotta
He
wait
fit.
for his cloak to come, but
Yeah, he looked good up there.
as the story goes right now.
All the Sith in one column.
Yeah. Two Mauls, a Talon and a Vader.
Damn, this shit got a lot of.
Yeah, you got a lot of switch out parts.
Yeah, you got a puzzle to put together too.
Yeah, but I don't plan on.
Bring who on camera? Oh, duh, no. Never mind. No. Nothing.
Okay.
Ignore that comment.
All right.
No, look, what it says, so-and-so's watching, it says bring them on camera.
Okay.
Look. So that wasn't a comment.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the phone telling you.
Because I tried to bring Ian on there.
Enough with the book. Let's get to the box. And all the boxes, they got the gray and black.
I'm going to put them.
You want to do it right here? Or?
Because it's kind of heavy, so.
Move on this side.
But I think the videos I saw, the boba, this part is green. So,
man, I cannot wait until that one.
Hopefully, it'll be next week. But,
XM Boba Fett coming soon.
They need to let me know exactly what day, because I don't need that one sitting outside my house.
Epicness in 3 hours? What's in 3 hours?
3 hours? What's happening in 3 hours?
Epicness in 3 hours. Okay, says epicness in 3 hours.
Oh, okay. We'll take your word for it.
All right, yeah, what's happening in 3 hours?
Should we be somewhere in 3 hours?
I don't know. Maybe, are you getting this?
Assuming this is the top because of Iron Studios.
Yes. First time seeing an Iron Studios.
This is my first Iron Studios piece.
Yeah. Oh, 3 unboxings. Yeah.
Well, you and I will be receiving Iron Studios Punisher, so
Yeah.
hopefully this is a taste of things to come. This is layer number 1. This is his body. So I'm gonna get the base out. And one video. So
they got cut it all the way up. Oh, the batteries.
Yeah, these are. I'm not gonna
are
use
they
these.
Energizer?
No,
are they Duracell?
I got my Duracell.
Or are they dollar store?
They look like dollar store. So that's the body. I'm gonna get the base level.
Yeah, Jose, 3 unboxings. Yeah, it was close to being 4.
Yeah, but Slave 1 didn't quite make it.
Yeah,
I think Jabba had some jobs for old Boba. So,
is this Darth Maul the better one of the 2? I think so.
Statue wise, I mean,
yeah. What's the other Darth Maul that Sideshow got?
Mythos. They got another. PF, they got an older PF.
You talking about of the Mythos today? Yeah, Rick Dollar Store. I like this. I like the one up top better, but that's just because I didn't really watch the TV show, so I don't know him without the shirt on. So to me, the one up top is Darth Maul, but I mean the bottom one is nice too. So which one you like?
Without the cloak, I haven't seen the cloak. I mean, obviously the lightsaber is a great touch.
Yeah, that light up, Rick.
I still like the Mythos, man.
Like the Mythos.
The something about sculpted clothes is
yeah. I definitely I like the mixed media on the one up top doesn't do anything for me. I just like the top one because it's the one I'm familiar with.
489 out of 1,000 is what we got.
That is a nice size base. All right.
So I know a lot of people have covered it, but this is meant to be Echo base on Hoth from Empire Strikes Back. We never actually saw this happen in the movie, but we just saw Vader show up with the snow troopers at the Millennium Falcon. And I got to put the batteries in. Okay. Oh, they're already in here. Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, they already got some, and they got replacement batteries. So
I hope they did. They didn't put them in there too long ago.
I don't know. Yeah. So all right.
Oh, you talking about XM Darth Maul? I'm not.
Now that I really do like that piece.
I don't know. That one has to grow on me. Okay, the lights on. It's so bright though, you can't notice that it's broke when it's on.
Right. A lot of people. One guy thought it was broke.
Like, I need a new base. The light broke.
And here's the light sequence. I will explain what all these switches and stuff later on. In movie, not on here, obviously. So
yeah, I don't know. For me, the XM Maul.
I like it. I do like it.
I don't know. It's slowly growing on me, but I don't know. I don't know. it may take some time for me to really get into that one right now. So for now, I like that one up there, up top.
Yeah, you plan on getting that one. You gotta have your boy in your collection somewhere.
See, eventually, one way or another, when I figure out how to get all the shit that I'm already either got on a list or just added to my list with the Witcher crap.
There we go. That whole...
I like the way the snow looks.
I guess the pipe ain't on here. It must be in the other one. So these are his arms.
His footprint.
Gotta get the pipes in there. So this is meant to. see which one fits better. It says a magnet, so I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. So that, and then this goes down here. So, oh here, okay. Yeah, so that's meant to. I'm guessing he sliced through that
cut it
on
off.
his way. Look at this. What is this? Oh, this is lightsaber. Oh, we won't be using this because he's gonna have the saber. So there's his saber.
Yeah, see, I would have to if I did a different pose, because that one-handed thing don't work for me.
Oh, here's the belt. I don't know what this is. Oh, ooh.
What's that?
There's a chain to his cape. I
Oh,
was assuming
yeah.
that was all one. You could have missed that easy. Easy, you could have missed that. So, bless you.
Ooh, thank you.
So,
Oh, that's light up too?
yeah, but you gotta take it all off to,
Yeah.
you know, which kind of sucks. So.
See, this isn't winning Rick over to the light ups. And they're making it too hard.
If they were to, if it was all just
One
I wish it was plug in like mine was.
Yeah, and just one button does them all.
One button, turn everything on.
Hey, Rick said, no, it's not. That's okay. We still got that one. I know you like that one. All right, let's see what this is.
Alright, well, one thing I can tell you off the break, seeing it now live, the actual cloth is a little flimsy in my opinion. I mean, you can see right through it. I mean, I don't remember.
Really bad.
Yeah. So I kind of don't like that.
But you can
pose it.
Pose that and fold it a little bit.
You can
Yeah.
pose it.
You gotta push it in. Yeah, I'm
Put it on there.
It is still look like it's hovering a little bit, but
I don't think he's gonna move anymore. We'll see once we put. Well, I think it's because he's stepping on a grate, so I'm thinking that's.
yeah, he said no one's probably ever gonna use the chest or the belt lights.
No, I'm gonna do it for now, but you know.
Yeah, I think especially if you're doing it with two hands. No, I'm definitely not gonna take the arms off just to turn the lights on.
I saw some guy earlier lifted up his bottom robe.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Derek, like the two hands on the saber, you got to do it. And honestly, like for me, there's only two poses I would do with this. It would be two hands on the saber, or you know, his hand out like that and the fist balled up. But I just don't like the one hand lightsaber look. The way he holds it looks weird. They should have did one button or something. Yeah, it's still hovering. It's probably like what The Witcher is. Take a little bit of time to settle and go back down.
We'll see if the saber comes on. Because I still think it's a little resulted. Because this is a grate he's stepping on here. So we'll see.
Why you think this wasn't that all the way down?
Yeah, I mean I can see.
I don't know, because you see the pig though.
Trying to come out. He just like Joe.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't trying to come out.
yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, we'll see. If the saber comes on, I'm cool with it.
And see, you like looking at that robe. You're right. Like I can see.
Yeah, you see what I mean. You see. And another thing I don't like is you got the snow effect, but it's basically look like there's some they took and painted all the way across. You know what I mean? It's no
Same
different.
level.
It's no difference. You know what I mean? It's just
I like
on the shoes. Yeah.
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 Yeah, this is why I like sculpted robes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So, if you need the cape.
If I want to pose it, I'm going to do what Rick said and get a hot toy.
Get a hot toy. And I've heard this cape is huge, and it is huge.
Oh, shit. That look like a pillowcase.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, that's a replacement.
That's a replacement.
That chain is a replacement because they got a chain on here.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, might have to steam this a little bit because it's a little wrinkled. But yeah, I'm going to have to work with this cape.
That's like double.
Yeah, it's big.
What the hell?
So, yeah, this is the satin on the inside. So, gotta get his head on there to hold the cape on.
Right, it's a dress for the bottom of a Christmas tree.
Pretty much. Yeah, folks, so far. I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong, but I don't think Mythos is too worried about it much.
Yeah, I, from the beginning, didn't expect this to be better. This is
I see what they're talking about with this, too.
What?
They got some mistakes on the,
Uh-oh.
like the gunmetal here. Oh, they even made a mistake here. So you got gunmetal here, and on this side it's black. So you got some paint mistakes on here. Yeah. So, see, to the normal people, but you know, to us Vader experts, this shit ain't gonna fly.
Right,
no.
He's the expert.
Yeah, this you know, I mean the sculpt, I do love the sculpt. You know, much better than the PF because this is actual polyester.
Heavy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The sculpt is spot on, but they messed up the gunmetal here. You know what I mean? But I mean, paint wise, it's beautiful. It's got that shine just like from the movie. You know what I mean? I'm just had to work with this cape a little bit because actually the top one and the bottom one are kind of having a
I'm
tussle.
not feeling that at all.
Yeah, this is
and so there's a wire all.
It's a wire all around the outside, yeah. So you got to play with that. So.
Okay, yeah, I feel the wire right there.
Find the right.
Hey, the lineup looks nice. Too bad it's such a pain in the ass to use it.
Oh, yeah, like that. I'm guessing it's in this one.
Take the head off, turn it upside down, push the cape around the neck as far down as it goes, then put the head on. That way it sits flush. Oh, your head's not. Good eye, Matthew.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, that's
Is that
figures
as
you
far
can see the
down
chain.
as it-
Yeah.
But is that supposed that gap right here? Supposed to be
The
there?
chain sits out front. So.
Yeah, see, I'm the Vader novice. That right there, that's the Vader guy.
I couldn't see it from the front, so I'm trying to get this.
Yeah. I think Vader's okay. He loves Vader.
So I think this is it. Yeah, this is definitely.
The lineup looks good though.
I mean, I'm gonna have
The
to.
body looks good.
So this is gonna be hard. I've seen everybody.
I thought I wasn't gonna like the shine on the suit. I actually like that part. Yeah, see that? It looks like he jerking off. That just doesn't look natural.
Not jerking off.
That doesn't. Vader is holding a shake weight. That just don't look natural. It's not a right angle.
Yeah, we got to work with this cape. So,
the base looks nice.
yeah, the base. I do say that's the one thing I think this has on that is. Whoa. Okay, that's not the right arm.
What happened?
That's not the right arm.
Yeah, that's the other right arm for the. That's the one I would be using if he wasn't holding the saber. That cape is this cape really that huge? That thing is huge.
Yes.
It seems like there's enough fabric for 2 Vaders. Like you could cut that stuff in half and you'd have a second.
There's got to be a yeah, this is it.
Randy P.
Oh,
came back.
You came back, Randy P?
Yeah, Randy is going to be on a pre-order soon.
It's really easy process, Randy P. I mean, it's not as...
They got some Hawks on there.
Oh, that's what you're looking for? Some Hawks?
He said he likes Hawks. They got a couple. They got some different Hawks on there. You'll find something you like.
Oh, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would.
I already know he doesn't like it, Derek. But Derek wants to know the Vader PF. How does it compare?
Not even close. Not even close. When I first saw it, I didn't. The pose to me is not. It just doesn't say Vader to me. I mean, he's like, you know. I don't want this Olay bullshit.
Yeah, I thought that looked like something that would be displayed in Toys R Us.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
We saw it live at Third Eye.
I wasn't impressed with that one.
All right, we're gonna find out if this foot is legit.
Yeah, damn. Oh, see, that looks badass.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
What's wrong?
Yeah, it must not be in all the way.
Let's see, this light up. Oh, you just turned the light back on.
It's not in all the way. So,
what's not in?
The foot. Not in.
Oh, so the foot is the plug.
The foot is the plug. Yeah.
Yeah, that's got it. You need me to.
God damn.
Are you trying to lift it up or push it on?
I was trying to lift it and then push him back in.
Okay. Captain Morgan pose, yeah, that's what it is. Like, try to wiggle it as you're putting it in.
Yeah, this one definitely, once we get it, will not be coming back out. Yeah,
oh,
okay.
All right, now you gotta turn the lights back off.
Okay.
Turn that on. Yeah, see, now that looks nice.
So the thing is
The cape is so big it blocks the other light.
The cape is freaking.
Because that would be a good spotlight for it. If you pose a cape flowing back or something. Yeah, see, like that, it looks badass. But yeah, that cape is way too big.
Just trying to get it not to go over the spotlight.
Right.
So. He's coming off though. So okay,
too big for the lazy Susan.
Yeah, look. I mean, it's badass, and ain't no question about it. If Mythos didn't exist, I would definitely say this is top dog. But I mean, it's nice.
I agree.
It's really nice. You know, it's way, the PF is like Tyco compared to this shit. You know, this is my first Iron Studios piece, and I'm very impressed with it. No question. There's some things, you know, the cape on the button, turn the light back on.
Yeah.
The cape on the body is a little bit see-through. You know, we're going to have to mold this cape a little bit. If it was plug-in instead of all battery powered, if you could just hit one button and everything lights up, that would close the gap, in my opinion. You know, but unfortunately, it's not.
Now let me ask you something. Since you're the expert,
yeah.
Does he have two capes in the movie? Is this?
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So basically, the chest box here controls almost everything. The red switch is a reset. So if something goes wrong, he can shut the system down and start back all over again. The other three here control other systems of stuff that he needs to control. There's a button on here somewhere, I can't remember which one, that he can turn his breathing down. That's how he did it in Rogue One. So he kind of, because you know you can hear this dude coming from a mile away, and he did it to Luke also in Empire. And these control his respiratory. This plate here controls his hearing. You know, the volume control of how loud. Like, 'cause you could be whispering, he could turn it up and he can hear you. And you know what I mean. So and also if you zoom in, the writing this is in real letter. That's Hebrew letters. They don't say anything. They just use Hebrew alphabet, and so it looked, you know, yeah. So yeah, but I love it. I really do like it. I really do. When I first saw it, they were at a con or something somewhere. And
steamer out, yeah.
And I saw it, and I was like, I had no plans on buying another Vader. That's the God honest truth. And you know, because I had
the best,
still number one in my
reigning
opinion.
champ.
Yeah, in my opinion, I like this a lot. But it's very nice. I think I'm gonna put it over here. Hopefully, him and Boba can fit on the Calyx. And so they can have it kind of like they facing each other, and they can't agree on a price for a bounty, so they about to you know, have words out a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, this is supposed to be Echo base on Hoth, which I think is pretty cool. The only thing, you know, far as you know, the problem with Vader is, you know, he has never had. I mean, they tweaked the suit between movies a little bit. You know what I mean? The biggest difference is between A New Hope and Empire. The suit, there's big differences you can tell. The lenses are red. Pretty much in Rogue One is how he looked in A New Hope. You know what I mean? And but overall, he's always looked the same. You know, so it's not like Batman or somebody. You got all these different outfits. You know, so in my opinion, the only thing they can make, two things maybe that can continue with that. They made him in the meditation chamber. Like, that would be different. That would be official. You know what I mean? Have the option where you could raise his helmet and put it down. Two, maybe have him somehow, if they could simulate the hallway scene from Rogue One. That would be cold in my opinion. You know, what do you think?
So, all right. So you already know. For me, it's the helmet.
Yeah.
Like that makes all Vader statues look the same to me. Mm-hmm. So I need an action pose Vader or something like that Mythos, because I like faces. I like you being able to see expressions. I always thought if you did a Vader, kind of like how they're doing all these Magnetos, where he's doing some kind of force grab, throwing some kind of object or something, I might be into that. But other than that, I'm stuck on Mythos.
Hey,
like
I ain't mad
Mythos, or give me some kind of action pose. This is a good attempt at an action pose. So if
and I've heard some people, you know, when it first came, oh, he looked like he's playing baseball or golf or whatever. You know, that's just his form. You know.
With the two like that?
Yeah, well, like there's some people saying, you know.
Oh, see, no, like that. To me, that's perfect. You know, I got a problem with the one hand on it, but that with the two hands on it, that is perfect.
Yeah, this is the primary pose for this. So let's get a few measurements here. So Alex, I remember I know you'll see this eventually. You were saying my opinion. I like it. It's way better than the PF, but Mythos, in my opinion, still top dog. This is my opinion. Okay, we're looking at about 23 inches tall. The depth, you're looking at about 13 and a half to 14 inches depth-wise. So I don't think, I was wondering, you know,
oh, hell no.
I don't think so, especially with the saber, but I mean, I was just saying in general.
I think the back of the little pipes are going to...
Yeah, actually, I saw a guy try to put it into a Besta, and he had to take the pipes off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was a Besta, so it couldn't get in there.
How big are the Bestas?
I don't know. They'd have to ask Alex or whatever, or somebody with a Besta, because I don't have a Besta. But looking at it, it's a good almost 25 inches wide with the saber.
Yeah.
So from saber to the other end, but. I mean, it's very nice. I mean, I give them big props on the effort. You know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it'll fit on there.
No, I know that one, but that and Boba.
Well, Boba is the base is not wide, but it's just the flame and the gun. I think that I might be able to make that work, but we'll see. We'll see. If not, I can get another one and put it behind the sofa. You know. Yeah, and I just put them on this coffee table over there until I get another
XM Boba coming soon.
Yeah, so hopefully next week. It's been shipped. You know, my first XM piece. This is my first Studios piece, and I mean I am impressed. I do like it, but if the house was on fire and I could grab only one, no question. You know, I still grab that one.
So. What would you change on this? Because I already know what I would change.
I would make it so that it have an AC plug like Maul, right. And one button starts up everything. I would, if it was me, I would make the cape sculpted if possible. Make his underneath robe.
That was going to be one of mine.
Yeah, because that's a little see through. You know, you can, I don't know if you catch it on film, you can literally...
Oh, yeah, I can see your shirt and your gloves through it.
So, that's kind of sucks. They need to get this paint job right, because they got gunmetal on his cheek.
And see, only you would catch that, because I wouldn't have caught that.
Yeah, that's not correct. You know, so, somebody said, because the lenses are supposed to be amber, somebody said they were green. I can't really tell. I don't have a light, so I can't tell. Bless you.
Thank you.
But as far as the sculpt, like all the basics, the sculpt is almost it looks good. It looks a lot better than the PF. You know, it's got that shine. It's heavy. It's polystone. It's not. Only thing I think that's cheaply done on here is this underrobe here. You know, everything else look like they spared no expense, you know. But other than that, that's only, you know, small little gripes.
Yeah, see, I didn't even realize he had two robes. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you on the lights. I would make it a one button type of deal that turns on all the lights. Yeah. And I like the sculpted capes too, so I would definitely do that.
It's just the I don't know, just the sculpted capes are just so much nicer, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
When done correctly, you know, sculpted clothes when done right, you know, and the Mythos, all of the Mythos pieces. What's up, Baz? Especially the Obi-Wan, they just capture that sculpt so well on the clothes. You know what I mean? And I haven't even seen the Obi-Wan up close, but all the pictures and videos and stuff I've seen.
Unless the body shape or pose is going to change.
All of this is sculpted. You know, so
unless the body pose is going to change, ain't really no reason to have a posable cape.
Right.
Because the position ain't gonna change too much. So yeah, I would sculpt the cape. Only thing different I would do, I would give him another arm right here for when you want to pose it one-handed, because that one-handed lightsaber look right there.
This is crazy. Look at this. This got that twist on it too, just like Maul. Remember, I think.
Oh, the light.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I'm noticing there, a lot of people I've seen, their saber was crooked. My saber doesn't look crooked.
Yeah, yours looks straight.
Yeah, I guess they didn't screw theirs in correctly, maybe.
I wonder if that's just how the glass is made. Maybe it's two wavy pieces of glass that they
could be
put together.
So I just need. There you go. I just want to be able to see the spotlight, because this cape is huge.
Yeah, it's like 2 times.
I mean, huge.
David said, "What are your thoughts on the piece?"
I like it. I do like it. If you're looking for closer to movie accurate, you know what I mean. I'd say this is definitely the way to go. Definitely, you know, I wouldn't. Again, I keep bashing the PF, but I've never liked the PF. Do not like the pose. When you see it in person, you know, the helmet and face, you can tell that they're plastic, and it just looks very cheaply made. The base is good, because when I found out it was supposed to be Return of the Jedi, not Empire, because the steps in Jedi are kind of like these orangish red color, and then I was like, why are they blue? And then they said, oh, that's the Death Star in Return. Okay, yeah, that's correct, you know. But the base is definitely beautifully made. You know, you can see the pipes, and he's cut through here with his saber, and it's burnt, and you know, you got the snow. I like the effect of this, but I don't like the fact that it looks like they've gone from one side to the other on the cape with and just right. You know, it's just you don't see, anybody who plays in the snow knows it's not just a straight line of snow. You know, you get snow everywhere. It could be snow spot up here. Anyway, and the snow on the boots looks good. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dave likes the film accuracy.
Right, that's what it is. So if you're into film accuracy, I'd say this would be the piece for you, even though it's on wait list now. So, and I've gone on eBay, and yeah, they jacking the price up on this already. So this went for $650. They sell them to $4,000 on there. You know?
Hey, so just start selling y'all's Mythos so I can borrow Mythos, because Mythos is still the one I want. Yeah, and yeah, Derek, it's a wire all around the cape.
Yeah, you can mold it and you know, shape it, but when you pull it out, literally, the thing is like this wide, and that's no exaggeration.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's 2 times. It's, as Derek said, it's like a tree dress for a Christmas
another
tree.
thing that sucks is there's a switch in the belt, there's a switch in the chest piece, and you got to take off the arm and everything to turn them on. So I probably won't be turning that on much, you know what I mean? But this one switch for the spotlight and for the saber, which is good, but it sucks that it has batteries in it. And I mean, it doesn't suck, but and you can't use a AC plug because they don't have it on here. But for Maul they do, you know. But on this they don't. So that kind of sucks.
Double light up day.
Yeah. Rick, how do you like it?
Rick with the double light ups.
Yeah. So that's the story here. Anybody wants? I mean, he's got switch outs, but I don't plan on using any of those. You know, maybe every now and then the you know.
No other poses.
No, I'm gonna stick with this. You know, because when I saw it, you know, this was the pose I fell in love with. I mean, he is gigantic because he's.
Rick said he like it. You like the lights? how about them lights?
He's 6.
He wouldn't use the light up.
6'8", I believe 6'8", 6'9". He's not 6'10".
He sort of said congrats.
Oh, thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah, I believe he's 6'8", meant to be in real life. So, you know, he's hunched over, but he's still freaking huge.
Yeah.
So
Matt was saying once you get the wrinkles out, you'll love the cape.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's huge. It's really huge, you know. So I'm gonna have to get a steamer or something.
Rick said congrats.
Appreciate it, y'all. So that's the story here. Just swing them around one more time. And that's my man. But in my opinion, the king is still the Mythos.
Still champ is Mythos.
In my opinion. That's just, you know.
this is a good second place
Yeah,
edition.
oh yeah. I mean,
A
ain't
worthy
nothing,
contender.
it's nothing. You know, I would not frown upon you if you chose this. You know, because you know a lot of people want movie accuracy. You know, so that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, get this. Whatever. Put it over here. I can see I'm gonna have to buff his helmet a lot.
Matthew, that sounds like skepticism. You don't believe the Boba and the Vader are gonna fit on the Calyx?
Well, we'll see. We'll see how much space he takes up. You know, once I put him on here. So,
what's the best and worst feature?
The worst feature is that it's all battery, and the fact that you have to take all the chest pieces off and the belt to turn them on. You know what I mean? And so that means you got to take the arms off, take it off, turn it on, put it on. You know what I mean? So I would say that's the part, and you know, the fact that it's not plug, you can't use a plug to turn the base on. At least that would be, you know, the best feature is, I would say, the paint job is superb. Like, you know, because in Empire, you know, in the first one, he really wasn't that shiny, but in Empire, which is what is supposed to be. But again, we didn't really see this on screen. You know, when he showed up at the Echo base, he looked around, and then they went into the Millennium Falcon, and it took off as he got there, but he never turned the saber on. But you imagine on his way there, he must have cut some people down, you know.
Put the other hand on.
Right.
The good one. What's the good one? Matt wants to see the other hand.
Which hand? With this hand, the point hand,
or
that hand?
Which hand? Oh, Dave said the worst thing is they went crazy with the Christmas tree fake snow over spray. I like the snow effect, except what you said about the cape, the way they did it on the cape, because it wouldn't be just a straight line across the whole thing. Yeah, Matt wants to see the
which one?
This one, Matt.
That's the one. This one or this one?
hand up grab. Oh, okay. So,
the Luke hand. The I am your father. If you only know the power of the dark side hand.
I don't know. He put hand up grab. I don't know if that's the ball fist up or if that's the hand out like this.
Well, let's hope I can get this arm out.
Yeah, see, this is going to be the fun part. And then you'll get to see why I don't like the one-hand lightsaber. Man. Is there like another piece over top of it you got to take out first?
No. Jesus.
Believe me, after girl, I understand.
Y'all think I'm kidding? This fucking thing don't want to come out. I don't think y'all might not be seeing nothing. Jesus Christ!
It's not a magnet, so it's more than a magnet.
It's a magnet, but I think it's the
way. Force choke hand. Oh no, he said a force choke hand would have been cool. Is that all one piece?
It's all one piece, but it don't want to freaking come off.
That's not good, because you got to take it off just to turn the lights off.
Okay.
Is it like a certain angle?
Man,
what is it?
It's the angle, because his shoulder piece kind of latches on to the chest piece, and he's turning it, so it's kind of like
those wedges.
Yeah. So, man.
Yeah, force choke hand would have been cool. Be stronger than the magnet.
There's only one other time when Vader has really pissed me off was on the Force Unleashed, and when he loses his mask, he's really a pain in the ass to fight. So that was the only other time in my life I was cussing Vader. God
Leo.
damn you, Vader.
Leo showed up.
What up, Leo?
Mr. XM man.
you ever need to unload that Ghost Rider, Leo, you know who to call, my brother.
Or Iron Fist. I like that Iron Fist. Definitely see you soon, Leo.
Yeah, we just gotta work out a date because I gotta play something for Rodney because I don't believe you've ever seen this. Sorry, y'all.
Keep dreaming, Lesson 4. Is that about Ghost Rider or Iron Fist or both?
Yeah. This is Maul's last stand here.
Maul's last stand.
Pointing hand.
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of the pointing hand. Both.
Okay, now is this is the force choke hand here?
Is that the one?
I don't think that's it.
Matt was talking about. I'd say grab them both, or how? Well, unless you think they're gonna get wedged on, like, yeah, this is the Iron Studio Vader. Nope, he said nope. So which one? Balled up fist?
Jesus Christ, man.
Man, being difficult. Is it this one?
How about we?
Oh hell no, Matt! You're on crack.
But this goes on the saber hand. That's the saber hand.
Oh, see, that's the one. Matt, I'm sorry, it's not the best. The one I like the one that's in his hand right now. Is that the one you talking about? But I don't like. Yeah, I like that hand, but you gotta put the lightsaber back in. Yeah, Mythos is definitely the king, Dave. I don't know what Matt's smoking. Oh, how he said palm up.
Does Matt have this piece?
Matt, you have this? All right, turn. Yeah, see, I like that hand. I hate that hand. Like, I would, that just looks weird to me.
Yeah, if it was pointing more.
Yeah, either hold it down
to be more
or
extended.
hold it up. Because if you're holding it with one hand, you ain't going to be holding it like that.
Yeah, it needs to be more extended, and kind of at an angle.
Other grabbing hand. Oh, so I'm going to assume you're talking about this one.
Yeah, because these are the only ones.
Right, so I'm going to hand this one over. Yeah, see. Yeah, Matt, I'm sorry. Mythos wins because I do like that hand, though. I like that hand. But I still don't like that one saber hand. So I could do either one of those. I could do that hand or that hand and a balled up fist right there. I couldn't do the one hand saber though. Oh, Matt likes this pose. So Matt, you like the one lightsaber hold like that at that angle? That doesn't look normal to me. The turn and cough hand. Which one is the turn and cough hand? Is that this one? Like he's grabbing nuts. Jesus. And Matt likes that pose. Well, Matt, that's still better. Right here, Matt. Yeah. That's the one that's still king. So, so bow down.
It's just,
That's still king. But this is a good second place. Good second place. Like I mean, it's an action pose. I love that.
When you look close on that, the battle damage and the unmasked head, it's two unmasked heads. You get one young, one older.
Like I love the color on it.
Yeah, that's matted. That's not as shiny as this one. Of course he's been through the battle. So.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have yet to see any Vader statue that I like anywhere close to that one.
Again, I do like the base on this better, you know, in my opinion. But, you know, other than that, Mythos for me.
And overall Star Wars statues. That's number 2, yep.
And all Star
It
Wars
looks too much
statues?
like Anakin?
No.
You think Mythos looks like Anakin?
Well, that's the older head. You know, I've got the Anakin, the younger Anakin head too. Right. You know, they all come with 2 heads.
Yeah, for me it doesn't matter.
I mean, but it is when he takes off the helmet, right. It is Anakin.
So it's
I mean,
supposed to look.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what he means by that. You know,
it's not Han Solo.
So, yeah, it definitely ain't gonna look like Luke when you take your helmet off. So, you know. This is not when he was at the end of his run.
Fire versus snow. Fire melts snow.
Yeah, so that's Mustafar people, you know. So, you know, so they actually knew that they were going to have his castle on Mustafar before Disney did. So they just took the initiative, you know. So. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry. It's mine.
See, I got excited because I was getting close. I was getting close to greatness, so it made me drop the phone. Sorry about that.
Yeah, now, I mean, think about that. You know, someone who's not really a huge. I mean, you know, he likes that, but you know, but
like I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Like this man worships Vader. Me, I didn't really appreciate Vader until Rogue One. That was the first time I saw a Vader that was intimidating and scary to me, and I was like, oh shit, this dude is a beast. Rogue One. I've seen all the other the 6 episodes. It wasn't until Rogue One that I had like some real Vader appreciation. This is the Vader statue I will seek out and get. Because I'm sorry, Vass. I'm just I like Star Wars. I don't love Star Wars. So I'm sorry, but I this one, this is the one I need. This is one of the 4 statues I gotta have before I
die. Not before I die.
Yeah, it's one of my 4 horsemen. One of the ones that convinced me to start spending all this damn money on these statues. Someone spray paint tan on it. You gotta stop talking about Mythos, Matthew.
Well, I mean, the man was burnt. I mean, come on.
Hey, Matthew, that don't look like that don't look like Anakin. That's Han Solo.
If you watch Rebels and the episode we just had on where Ahsoka cuts open his mask, his skin is that color. You know, because once joining the dark side, your appearance begins to change. You know, the eyes, the skin. Look at the Emperor, even though he's literally pale white. You know, it has different effect on different folks. So, dog it all you want. Hey, show them that picture up there. That's a good example.
Which one?
The one up top. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Matthew said he'll stand down.
Hey,
I mean, it's all taste though.
Yeah,
it's
our
all
word is not law, you know, but it's just, for me, I'm more floored by Mythos, you know what I mean? It's just, and for this man to you know.
Yeah, the guy who just likes Vader doesn't love Vader. I want Mythos. That's the only Vader statue I want. All right. So yeah, that's my future. But yeah, this is a very nice statue. If Mythos didn't exist, I would definitely want this one. If I was getting a Vader statue,
I would say that's accurate. You know, but this
we
ain't.
Do need an Emperor statue.
Yes, we do. And it would be cold if they had if they could simulate that picture. They needed that. That would be cold, or you could buy them separate.
So where'd you get your pictures from?
I got them off of eBay. I couldn't tell you who exactly, but show them the one above the. I got those. You got different. The Emperor and that one, they both came from the same. What you do is you go on eBay put in Star Wars prints, and these will eventually come up and a whole bunch of others. I got that lithograph off there.
He said, talking a month to see if you feel the same way. Is that me or Thor?
Talking a month? What is he talking about?
In a month and see if you feel the same way. I'm guessing about this versus Mythos.
Hey, brother, you can wait as long as you can wait. It's still gonna be the same.
Yeah, I can promise my mind ain't gonna change.
Yeah, nah.
I knew even leading up to the day, I was like,
Still
I already know
who's
who's gonna win, but let's see if it changed my mind.
Yeah, I mean it's nice. It's
a quarter scale Royal Guard.
Yeah.
Those are red guys, right?
Yeah.
Now I would get the Royal Guard,
Yeah.
quarter scale Royal Guard, because they look badass.
No, so now I gotta work. I gotta get the Sand Trooper at some point, you know. But
So yeah, see, this man loves Star Wars. So yeah.
see, I knew it was gonna be a debate at some point.
Oh yeah, I knew.
I knew
Because I see so many people talking about that's the best one. And I'm like,
yeah,
no.
you know, that's follow what fuels you.
Yeah.
You know? But as me, as a lifetime Vader fan, and I'm talking about 37 years since 5 years old.
That's bad.
Mythos for me is it's my favorite statue. That's not just my favorite Vader. It's my favorite statue out of my collection. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Even over Blade?
Blade, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Blade is the best one. But Mythos is my favorite one. You know, but Blade, don't get it twisted. Blade is close 1A. You know what I mean? You know.
I gotta get mine painted one day.
But Mythos is still, you know, one being it's my boy, but it's now when Boba shows up, that's a different neighborhood, you know.
I think
so. I don't know.
Boba's gonna be on my list.
Boba could change the game. You know,
Boba's gonna be on my hunt down list. So it's Gunnison approved.
Oh, what's Gunnison approved?
Mythos.
Oh, Mythos. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
This is Gunnison approved too.
Yeah,
you know,
this ain't a bad one.
I cannot Gunnison approve this to be
It's not the king,
the cream of the crop. No,
it's not the king. It's vice president.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that this is Mike Pence, but I'm not gonna call that Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, please don't.
No, right? You know
maybe I shouldn't have said use president.
That's okay.
That's okay. Some other terms.
So that's it, Alex. I hope you watched this. Let me say you wanted my opinion. So
yeah, Mythos is the closest to his heart.
Mythos is still.
And me, as the Vader novice, Mythos is the closest to my heart too.
Yeah,
that's the only Vader. That's better than Talon.
What better than Talon?
This is Mythos. Which one, Voss? Is Mythos better than Talon?
I mean, I like it better than Talon. You know,
there's your answer.
I like it better than Talon. Talon is. The thing about Talon is like owning a Ferrari. You know what I mean? It's like somebody come, oh my God, you got talent. You know, somebody come, oh my God, you got a, you know, GT California, you know, Ferrari. You know, it's you know, she's not she's still not canon. And if it was not for this statue, half the people in the world would know who Darth Talon was. I promise you. I mean, I do. I knew before the statue came out who she was because I'm a fan, you know. But
who's Sabine?
Sabine is on Rebels. Sabine is a Mandalorian.
This one is better than Talon.
What's better?
Which one, Voss? Mythos or the Iron Studio?
I would say they both are better than Talon. I mean, because she's. Now, see, if she had the updated saber technology, then I would.
Oh, her with the light is really cool.
I mean, she's got a saber, but it sucks because it's older LED technology. It's not even LED. It's really just a light in the hilt, and you got to hold your hand around to see it, you know. But if she had a saber like this, like Shakti that came out later on, her saber looks similar. Her and Malgus, those were the first two that really got into this new style of lightsabers, you know. But hers is you know, it ain't nothing. But you know, as far as the light up feature, the details on the hilt are beautiful because it looks oxidized and that kind of copper, like the Statue of Liberty when it starts to turn green. Right. That's what it looks like, on the hilt. I mean, but the detail on the body and everything is just, it ain't no question. That's and you can pose her little tassels on her Okay. But I mean, she's a beautiful piece. Ain't no question about it. I mean, again, it's just what you want. What do you want? And the thing is, if I had to choose between these two,
between which two?
These two here, I'd pick her because I already have him. Okay. If I didn't have him, then maybe it'd make it a harder decision. But due to she goes for crazy money, I got her at a good deal. Then I don't really want to hunt her down again. So I
do not blame you.
So Boba, I mean, this is going a little bit too long, but we can discuss this another time. But,
there's always pause, and they can watch later.
But put it like this, man. Personal message. We'll have all the Star Wars discussions you want to. Trust me, I can go for months.
I can't wait to see X and Boba.
They about to.
That is, as far as your Star Wars collection, like your recently purchased Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
that's the one.
I agree. Forward to. Yeah, a lot of stuff you got to be a diehard, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
But we're gonna wrap it up because I'm guessing he the only one that's still on it.
9 people.
Oh, okay. Well,
Rick back. Either he's back or it just wants me to bring him on camera. I don't know. But yeah, there's still some people on there.
Hey man, hand me that remote behind you, the Bose remote, because him and your boy about to go down. Because I want your opinion on this.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Because when I first saw it, I appreciate it now, but when I first saw it, I was like, really?
Seem to be letting it all go. If I had what I needed,
all right, people. If you guys could choose. Oh, hold on. Pause it one time. They got a question. If you guys could choose any character that has not been made into a statue,
Lando Calrissian.
That's his answer. We're gonna go with his answer because he knows more of the characters better than me.
That's what I want now.
I would like to see a Royal Guard, the red dudes. I would love to see them made. But all right, peace out.